Music Radio, totally 70s, America's number one choice on the World Wide Web for the best music of the 70s, the 80s, even a few great songs of the 60s. Was back around 1981, early 1982, back when he called himself John Cougar. It's John Mellencamp's Jack and Diane. It's 8:52. Hi, Laura from the Netherlands. Let me see if I can do the math here. I imagine if it's almost 9 o'clock here, it's probably like 2 or 3 in the morning over in the Netherlands. Yeah?
The most music, totally 70s.
Oh, yes, we got the most music for you. Scoop Radio, Nova Scotia. This one belongs to you. Here's the Fab Four on 70s. Music Radio, totally 70s. John Paul, George Ringo, and the Fab Four. Beatles and Get Back by request on 70s.
Radio.
It's 4 minutes before 9 o'clock, Saturday night in the city. Welcome aboard, gang, as the crowd starts to roll in. We got a great show lined up for you, at least so far. I've just been winging it as I go along. I'm joking. Actually, tonight we've got 70s hits back again, a sealed compact disc to give away to some lucky caller in a contest. Also, we've got Weeknight Spotlight, Ladies Night Weeknight Spotlight, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that coming up. And we've got some great music in between, and we'll even open up those request lines in just a couple of minutes for your requests, your dedications, or if you just want to bug the daylights out of me. Yeah.
Music Radio, totally 70s.
Oh, yes. More music for the weekend. We got it for you.
Mr. 70s.
Oh, here's one from way back when. Back in the days of WABC Music Radio, sometime around 1975, early 76, here's the Ohio Players. Love Roller Coaster on 70s.
Roller coaster.
Oh, yes, I like the right on part. Right on, right on, right on to you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official.
Serving the internet.
Ah, yes, 9 o'clock straight up in New York town. The best music and Saturday night of the 70s. We're kicking it off in style here on 70s.
More music, totally 70s. New York, Mr. 70s. On the totally 70s radio network. Oh, DiMarco, it's great.
Music Radio, totally 70s. Well, it's got to be a Saturday night and a very special occasion because, ladies and gentlemen, look who just came in the chat room. Spooky is here.
Mr. 70s.
It's official. It's a party. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock. We got the best music for you. We'll open up those request lines coming up in just a little while, too. But, hey, guess what, gang? Look who's here to play. Oh, yes, some classic Rick James is on your radio right here on America's number one. You found totally 70s. Oh, yes, you and I, you, me, and the music on a Saturday night right here on Music Radio, totally 70s. It's America's number one. And 6 minutes after 9 is our music time. You got Mr. 70s on the radio for a Saturday night. Yeah, DJ Plasma, I guess, is on vacation.
You're jamming with the sounds of Mr. 70s. It's Flashback. Is that a banana in your pocket?
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Or are you just happy to hear us?
Totally 70s.
Oh, you know, I love Saturday nights here in New York, man, and make it funky and favorite. It's all kinds of great stuff bundled up into one great radio station. And best of all, there are no kooky commercials. You've got most music radio. It's totally 70s.
Non-stop music, commercial free. Totally 70s. Mr. 70s. On the totally 70s radio network. Oh, DiMarco, it's great.
Drop to a dead stop.
This weekend, your 70s station salutes 1975 on a class reunion weekend. Calling to win 70s hits back again on CD courtesy of Hippo Records featuring Pilot.
Ho, 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 it's magic.
George McRae. 14 great songs, including Orleans, Gene Knight, Radio, Three Dog Night, and many more. Say, oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Be here this weekend and win on your station playing the greatest hits of the 70s. The Totally 70s Radio Network.
Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Oh, DiMarco, it's great. Oh.
Music Radio, totally 70s. Sugar Hill Gang with Apache, 1981, and some good old classic old school rap right here on America's number one choice. You got totally 70s. It's 24 minutes after 9 o'clock. Darlene, I still didn't get to your record. I'm going to look around for it. Maddie Rock's in the house. Hello to you, and welcome aboard. Big J and Flash Joe's in here too. Darren at Staten Island. My good buddy Mark in Wappingers Falls. Hello to you. Spooky in Marlboro. Albert, stick around. Got the classic Who coming up for you. Ciders, hello to you. Also CA time. And yes, Darlene in Florida. She's hanging out. She's waiting patiently for her song. We're gonna keep her hanging on for a couple more minutes. Hello to you, Furry Pants. And who else is here? Oh yes, Laura, of course, from the Netherlands. Mix 101. We'll have some tunes coming up for you. And also Raish and Scoop Radio out there in Nova Scotia. And for those of you that are just hanging outside the chat room, I believe Finn is out there and a couple of others hanging out tonight, trying to get in and out of the chat room tonight. Welcome aboard. We are here, so are you, and we got more music coming up. Matter of fact, the Who's Who Are You will kick off another long set of your favorites next, right here on 70s.
Hey kids, it's Blake the Kid Richards, and I'm back in action, baby, on the Totally 70s Radio Network. After months of living off the grid and paying for everything with just quarters, I finally had to get myself back together again, and I end up winding right back here where it all started, right here on Totally 70s. So come hang out with me each and every Sunday from 7 to 10 Pacific, 10 to 1 Eastern, right here on America's number one choice for better music.
New music and new friends, Totally 70s. Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network.
Music Radio, totally 70s, America's number one choice, classic Who and Who Are You? You know, I can actually remember, it wasn't all that long ago, we were arguing back and forth, some classic rock and roll friends of mine, saying that they didn't like that song because they thought it was too commercialized. I love it. I still do to this day. Music Radio, totally 70s, America's number one choice for better music. Rain, possibly a thunderstorm for the overnight, lows around 65. More of the same for tomorrow. Rain and thunderstorms could be heavy at times and highs around 80. And tomorrow night, cloudy skies, 50% chance of showers and lows around 68. If that don't make you dance, nothing will. 69 degrees and rain in New York at totally 70s. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. A song to break your ceiling fan to Lionel Richie. Back at the Hit Radio 95 WPLJ days. I know my buddy Darren out there in Staten Island loves that one. It's 15 minutes before 10 o'clock.
Mr. 70s.
Yes, and much more music power for the weekend. We got it for you. What you find, what you feel, and oh my God, look who's here. Gots to be real.
What you think?
This is the most talked about internet radio program. Hosted by the one and only
70s.
And it's only here.
Your station. Totally 70s. Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Oh, DiMarco, it's great. Excellent. Number one.
Music Radio, totally 70s gets on the best variety of your favorite songs, continuous long song sets, and commercial free too. I believe it was Herbie Mann.
Music Radio.
Jim K, the Big Tuna, Herbie Mann's Hijack, big WABC record back in the day. We're talking probably right around 1975, early 76 for that one. And Totally 70s Radio Network helps you remember that one too. It's 9:51 here at Totally 70s, your New York area weather from the National Weather Service. If you like wet, rainy, and humid weather, well, this is the forecast for you. Rain, possibly a thunderstorm for the overnight. Lows around 65. Tomorrow, more of the same. Rain and thunderstorms, a high near 80. Tomorrow night, cloudy, 50% chance of showers, a low near 68. And for Monday, another rainy day with showers and thunderstorms and a high around 83. 69 degrees at Totally 70s. Finn, Manford Mann's Earth Band is coming your way. Keep it right here.
Hi, everybody. Rockin' Don Edwards playing all your favorite classic hits every Tuesday night, starting at 6 p.m. on the West, 9 p.m. on the East, with music, timeline, trivia, requests, and more on America's number one choice for better music, the Totally 70s Radio Network.
Totally 70s.
She got down, but she never got touch. It's gonna make it through the night.
Music Radio, Totally 70s, written by the Boss Man, turned solid gold by Manfred Mann's Earth Band, right here on Music Radio. It's the Totally 70s Radio Network. It's the songs you want to hear that other radio stations are just downright too stupid to play. But I could have told you that 10 years ago when we started. It's 4 minutes away from 10 o'clock with Mr. 70s and the Mary Jane Girls in my house.
One great song right after another, direct from vinyl and digital compact disc. This is Flashback with Mr. 70s.
Well, there you have it. Another song you will never hear on any other radio station for a very, very long time. Tell them you heard it exclusively here.
Surfing the internet.
Oh, yes, the USA, the UK, on finer computers around the world. You've got the Totally 70s Radio Network. This is America's number one.
More music. Totally 70s. New York, Mr. 70s. On the Totally 70s Radio Network. Oh, DiMarco. It's great. Excellent.